Hey, what's up YouTube? I want to thank y'all for watching my video. If you caught my last video, you saw my review on the Supermax Perfect Jordan 4 Breads. And I was really impressed by the quality of this shoe. Really close to the authentic. And at the end of the video, I promised that we'd do a side-by-side comparison to the Supermax Perfects and the unauthorized authentics that you get overseas. While we're waiting for those to arrive, I figured we'd do another little review, a side-by-side comparison of a few others. And before we move on, just want to put out a little disclaimer that I don't condone or promote the purchase or sale of these replica shoes. These videos are strictly for educational purposes for the consumer out there who's out buying shoes from the reseller, so you know exactly what you're looking at and what you're going to get and what you should pay for. You always want to make sure that you get the authentics, okay? There's a lot of resellers out there that are trying to pass replicas as authentics, and that's one of the things that we're trying to avoid here. Anyway, so these are the fours. We're going to wait for the unauthorized authentics to get here. Really good shoe, by the way, the Supermax Perfect. So today, we're going to look at the threes. And I'm not going to tell you which ones are which. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take one shoe off, and there's three levels that we're going to be looking at, okay? So this is the first one. I'm not telling you what grade it is. Here is the second one. By the way, they're all size 11. And here's number 3. Now, I gotta tell you, one of these three is a AAA. Another one is an original retail shoe. And one of these is an unauthorized authentic. So, I'm gonna let you look at these shoes for a minute. We'll look at a few features, see if you can decide or if you could tell what the difference is. So let's start with the cement white. I'll show you the tongue, which is actually, it's really nice. Jumpman, tumble leather. Look how straight that is. It's actually pretty nice. And the label. All right. Let's go to these True Blues. Look at that tongue, Jumpman, the quality of the tongue, and the label. I'm going to go through these real quick, okay? Here's a third version. And the label. All right? Some of you might have been able to tell little differences or little details between these three, and you already know which one the AAA is, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Let's look at the backs. All right. Compare that. Look at the flap, the heel flap, the cut, how it comes together, and the stitching. All right, here's a look at the True Blues. The quality of the heel flap, stitching, all right, number 3. You see that? All right, I'm just gonna say it. Most of you already know I'm holding the AAA. All right, dead giveaway. The stitching that goes all the way across here. These are actually look pretty good, but that's because I repaired them. But all this stitching showed a little bit of red at one point. And look how that heel flap, it's not square with the back of the shoe. And the Jumpman. Look how freaky that hand. It's not even a hand. It's a Freddy Krueger claw. All right. So no need to have this one around. By the way, look at the bottom. They're all jacked up because I took these out to go play volleyball in the park last weekend. So anyway, this is the AAA. All right. For those of you who care, that's what you get for AAA. Something to notice is that when this shoe came in the mail, you know, these cuts are just not real clean, and it was actually torn right there. I don't know if you could see that, but it was torn. The tongue didn't have any of the perforation that it's supposed to have, like it does here. It's supposed to have it on the tongue. It didn't have that either. Anyway, quality of this, I guess, you know, for 65 bucks you can't complain, but I don't care for it, to be honest with you. So let's get that one out of the way. So you're looking at a retail shoe versus an unauthorized replica. I've been able to pick up which one is which. I'll give you a closer look. All right, here's the other one. Look at the elephant print and the stars. If they're dirty, it's because I've used them a little bit. All right. The stitching and the cuts on the leather. Now this one. All right, so any idea? They are identical. The bubble pocket on this one, or the air pocket, whatever you want to call it, and the air pocket on this one. So, have you guys figured it out? Have you figured out which one is the retail shoe and which one is the unauthorized authentic? I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Look at that. I know some of you are thinking this is the retail shoe. For those of you who guessed this is the retail shoe, you are incorrect. This is the unauthorized replica from overseas. This, the True Blue, this is the retail shoe from Foot Locker from the US. So, they're getting real close. Real close. The quality is real good. The quality of the leather, the stitching, the colors, the material, just everything is identical. It just feels real good. The quality of the craftsmanship that they're putting into these unauthorized replicas, very good. Again, not condoning or promoting the purchase of these replicas, simply educational purposes here. Buyer beware. Alright, so now you saw the difference between unauthorized authentic, your retail shoe, and a AAA. Alright, and based on that, you can make a decision on what you want to go get. And then as soon as I get the unauthorized authentic on the Jordan 4s, I'll put a little video together so we can compare the unauthorized authentic versus a Supermax Perfect and see if there's any difference for the money that you pay. Alright, thanks for watching.